I'm Jimmy Stata, and I'm here with Forgie of Heterosexuals with Same-Sex Equality, and we're going to talk a bit about this organization.
Hi.
Hi. So you think you can give us a little introduction?
I sure can. Yeah, it's the HSSE is sort of a one way to put it is like a lightning rod for all those people that have a positive attitude towards the LGBT community, but don't have a place to say so or chime in. So we just kind of give them an avenue, sort of like a place where they can sort of be a part of the solution.
And you founded it, or?
I did, yeah. I was back in the official launch was 2007, but the idea was kind of sparked actually as far back as 2003. I was watching a television show, and there was a group of people who were really concerned of all the terrible things that were going to happen to Canada should same-sex marriage pass, and all those things haven't happened, by the way, in case you were wondering. They were worried that the drug use is going to go up, and because rules weren't going to matter anymore, because Canada's founded on marriage, and therefore if we change it, we're changing the whole country, and blah blah blah. And so I was like, well, I don't feel this way, and neither does anybody that I know. So maybe if I find all these people that feel this way, we can this way, and neither does anybody that I know. So maybe if I find all these people that feel this way, we can really have something.
So when you first actually went out to make this organization, how did you go about doing it?
Well, the first thing, and this is actually true for anything, like if you have a cause that you believe in and something that you want to start, it's literally just ask your social circle, like just ask, man. It's just like, you can make it happen. I just literally got the smartest, most socially conscious people that I know, invited them all to the same place, gave them, baked goods. We sat and we ate the baked goods and we came up with this idea. I was like, here's my idea, make it better. So they took things, tweaked this, tightened that up a little bit, changed the focus, and boom, before we knew it, we had a thing.
So like you talked to a guy that knew a guy that knew a guy that knew a guy?
Yeah, it was also just people that I just generally am friends with, people that I've been involved with in various capacities. And I was like, hey, can you spare 2 hours on a Sunday to come out and give us your ideas on what this organization could be? And then from that group of 30 people, there was about 8 that were fully committed, and they became sort of members of our board.
Okay, so what exactly is it that Heterosexuals for Same-Sex Equality does?
Well, one of the things that we do is we've done here at Espanola High is our equality check presentation. We also write a lot of letters to people, like we write letters to groups that do things that are sort of progressive in the cause and things that are not. So we have like 2 sets of letters that we send out. One of the positive ones we sent out was to like Virgin Mobile. They had an ad campaign where they featured a bunch of different couples, and one of them happened to be 2 guys. They didn't make a big deal out of it. They didn't say this is outrageous, or they didn't say this is a strange thing. It was just literally a couple. That's all they said. It was perfect. It was the exact way they should have done it. So we said thanks. We told our supporters about it. We told them that you're supportive, and we said it's just good for business. So well done. And then we also send letters to people that do things that are not so positive. We say, hey, look, we saw it, and knock it off. I'm paraphrasing, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. Why do you think Heterosexuals for Same-Sex Equality is an important organization to have?
Well, I think, not so much now, but I think in the early days, a lot of people had the perspective that that's for me. I gotta go. No, I think a lot of people thought this cause was gay versus straight. And we wanted to show that it's not. It's more of a love versus hate. It's more of it's like a lot of people who identify as straight aren't necessarily your oppressor. So we wanted to show the community that it's like there's a lot of people who identify as heterosexual who are on your side, and now they have a place to show that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So can people still join the organization?
Anytime, yeah. It's very easy to find us. You can see some of our promotional material, some of our videos, and there's all kinds of information on our website at straightnotnarrow.ca. It's also really supportive if you go to our Facebook page, which is just facebook.com/thehssc. So it's THEHSSC. And you can find us there and like us and put photos there if you like, supportive photos, comment on things. We welcome it.
How much time do we still have where we have to wrap it up? Okay, any short advice for any allies out there? Advice for allies is actually be a vocal one. There's a perception, more so with guys, that, if you align yourself with anything that is remotely gay-centric or LGBT-centric, that you're somehow, hurting your identity as a straight man. But I think the opposite is true. I think if you are actually more comfortable with yourself and comfortable with whoever else, that shows that you're more in tune with who you are. So I think being an ally is great. Being a vocal ally and showing that support is even better. Like just putting on a Straight Out Narrow shirt, or just showing that you're a part of this cause because you're going to be an ally and help for somebody out there.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yay, Spartan Youth Radio.
This is Jimmy Stata chatting with Derek Forgie about heterosexuals for same-sex equality.